What's up, on Exotics, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at 2023 in a nutshell. In essence, we're going to have a look at the entire collection, and well, not the entire collection, it's going to be way too long a video, but we're going to have a look at the majority of the collection and feed a wide assortment of animals today. What's up, on Exotics people? What's up, on Exotics?
Which kind of makes me think that this female's...
Alright, so now that we're done cleaning, introducing them now while I'm busy here.
Gonna be defensive before she...
Let me actually give you guys a hint, right? Look at how grabbed this fun-filled educational video.
Absolute maximum rate for budget.
We're talking Echis.
I'm with you.
But first, and I personally can't think of any better way than to kick it off with these beautiful baby, well, not baby, these are yearlings by now, gaboon adders. Now, oh, geez, I was about to say, I wasn't sure if the camera light being on was going to deter them, but by the looks of it, it definitely ain't. All right, and now for the male. He had a shed recently, so he should be keen. Oh, damn, I always get a fright at that. Freaking hell, man. So fast. So fast. It's crazy, actually. There we go. Next up, we'll do the Vogel, since this female is super hungry and after the food like crazy. But I mean, look at that. That's just so freaking cool. Absolutely looking ridiculous. Mine, oh mine, oh mine. And then the male is up there. Let's see if we can grab him a meal. All right, now we got a decent meal here for the male. Let's see if he's willing to eat. He looked like he was in shed this morning. Maybe not. He is looking quite fat, so I'm not too sure. Whoa. All right, yeah, no. He's definitely going to eat. Oh, I did that horribly. Sorry, guys. I tried to get the angle lekker. Seems like I failed miserably. But these are the new RCA 90s. Whoops. Let me just zoom you guys out. These are the new RCA 90s, the boreal range for these reptiles. And man, oh man, am I loving them. I mean, look how freaking ridiculously awesome these snakes look in here. And then we're going to be trying the black squammy male as well and see how that goes. Let me lock up here. Check at that. Clip. And then obviously, because I got them so freaking high up, I just always do that. So I'm with either the tongs or hook stick or whatever, and then secure the tubs. Boom! And now for this beautiful male. Well, that took unnecessary long, but there you guys can see him. He's busy having his meal now, at least. These gluttons are already done. Well, I can't really see her. I kind of see her there. Bloody gluttons. And then that over there is probably one of the, if not the scariest snake in my collection. This specific Chinese sharp-nosed viper. The one over there is not so bad. And the other two that I'm going to be feeding on camera also not so bad. But this specific one, yeah. No, I'm not doing that one-handed. It's two hands or nothing. Because that snake is freaking crazy. Over here we have the Vagrandus. Whoop, whoop. Can I have my tweezers back? You're biting my tweezers. Can I have them back? Thank you. That's the one there. And then the other one, it's a better hider, but we should be able to lure him. I don't know if you guys can really see him there. Oopsie doopsie. Cool, and that's him sorted out. Look how freaking cool this snake looks. Man, oh man, and they got fangs on them. Then here's the other pair of Chinese sharp noses. These guys aren't as bad as the first pair you guys saw, but I don't know. I still don't feel comfortable trying to feed them with the camera in my hand and only having one hand available. There's the male back there. He's nice and dark. But ain't this just a beautiful looking female? Man, oh man. They got the craziest eyes. Really intimidating, actually. Either way, super cool species. All right, now that wraps up this bunker over here. I think it's time we move on to, well, let's go over there. Now these guys, a lot of you on my channel should already be fairly familiar with. These are the Echis ocellatus. This female is so heavily gravid. I'm not even sure if she's going to eat, But we're going to try and offer her a smaller meal just in case she does want to eat. But if she doesn't, you know, obviously, that's not a problem. Hey, Mommy. Would you like this? Would you like this? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Well, I'm going to leave this here. So then by the end of the video, if she doesn't eat it, then I'll just take it out. And then here's the stud who's getting to serve it all the females. Yeah, he's hungry. Good job, boy. And here's Mama One. She already had babies this year, and they are looking absolutely magnificent, which you guys will see in a bit. But yeah, there she is. Looks like she might have a stuck eye cap. Not too worried about that. She'll go with the next shed, but if it doesn't, then we'll intervene. Then over here's our field eagle. Unfortunately, I don't have a feeder item small enough for her, but that's fine. She already ate in any case, so just have a look at her. Absolutely looking beautiful. And then while the lights are on, let's have a look here at the Gasparetti. Not the Gasparetti. While these guys' bossing lights are on, let's have a look at the Cerastes. How's my boy? How's my boy? He might be hungry. We might as well see if we've got something for him. Now, obviously, just as I was filming it, the bloody light had to go off. But there you guys have a lacquer look at this beautiful male Cerastes. Absolutely breathtaking. Then over here we have the Echis coloratus, which is the painted saw-scale vipers. These guys, I believe, will be ready to breed this year. They are absolutely wonderful, and I would love nothing more than to actually breed this species, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Here's the male. I think there's the male. It's either the male or the female, but they're a definite pair. Let's see if he's hungry. I did feed them a rather big meal not too long ago, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're not hungry. Whoa. He bit it, so he'll eat it. Beautiful. Now, I know I'm rushing through this a bit, and a lot of you guys would prefer me slowing down and actually talking through the species. But I mean, if you guys really want to see the extent of things to a degree, you know, I really need to rush it. So, but don't fear, there will obviously be more videos where we go in depth into the species. Or if you want to watch it now, you know, just flip back, watch some of the older clips. It's such a shame the camera was off because this guy just came flying out at me. Beautiful male Trimeresurus gumbrechti. And here's the female to that male. Now these guys are well overdue for an upgrade, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, these will definitely be what I move them to, but everything in its time, you know. Do stick along though until the end of this video because there's an interesting surprise at the end. Something that I'm really excited showing you guys, but we're gonna have to wait till the end for this one. And then over here we've got our Hatchling male. He's looking fit as a fiddle, you know. I actually should have opened this side from the start so you guys could actually have a nice look at him. Or have no look at him at all. I guess even that's fine. Oh yeah, I can just go higher. Look at that beautiful snake. Now in here, believe it or not, somewhere there's a little squamming here. I keep saying little, but she is by no means little anymore. She is actually gonna potentially be breeding for us this season. Let me see if I can find her. Well, you guys can kind of see her. Let's see if we can lure her out with some food. Kind of got panicky there. I ended up removing all the foliage. We'll just put it back, obviously. Oh, he's mad. Come on, girl. Focus. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Man, we can barely see her in there. But, yeah, it's fine. As long as she's eating. Oh, yeah, we got the big mama Doresis. She might be gravid. Looking at that, I do think she is gravid. I didn't really put attention on pairing them. I just slapped the male in there for a day or two. But it looks like he might have got the job done. And obviously, as so many of you know, this is the male. He's an absolute behemoth of a rattlesnake. And he's in shed now. So he's kind of looking swag. But trust me, this animal has some ridiculous colors to him. Alright, moving away from that, let's have a look at the Himahabus She might be gravid again. I did not pair them, but it looks like she retained sperm. So I think she might have inseminated herself, and then we're going to have some more Himahabu babies, which is unfortunate because this year I really was planning on skipping her, but, you know, let's see how it goes. And over here is the big black dad. He's freaking cool. Unfortunately, he doesn't show too well on camera, you know, it's kind of annoying. But I'll show you some of the offspring that these guys have sired. I'll just show you the 2022 holdbacks, because if I have to show you all the years prior, you know, it's just going to be too much. Here is one of their offspring, looking ridiculously pretty. Can't really see the size here, but these guys are big. She's in shade now, so, well, I say she, I still need a 60s, but hopefully this turns out to be a male because he's super, super light, and I would like to put him back to the female. And then, of course, another absolutely amazing looking specimen of Echis. I'm also truly hoping that this is a female, but judging by that tail, this might actually be the male. Then over here we have the lancehead. This is Bothrops atrox, the common lancehead. These guys scare the absolute shit out of me when it comes to feeding. I'll show you guys now in a second. Let me show you. Ooh, you see what I'm saying? They were so freaking fast. There's the male. Whoa. Scary animals. Now, over here, we actually have a lot going on. So the only empty tubs are these over here, but we're just waiting on the animals for these tubs to hatch out. Then they're going to be moving into here. So over here, we essentially have a full season. I mean, everything here is already full, excluding these, this row of 10 and this row of 3 over here. They're already booked for those, so there's still animals coming for that, but everything else in here is full. I mean, we got Vogel's babies, we got Echis babies, we got Guttatus babies, we've got so much coming on. I mean, look at this little Guttatus over here, which is a nice ghost motley corn snake. I'm hoping that's a female, because then obviously that's going nowhere, or I might actually consider keeping it if it's a male. We got some albinos here, some beautiful looking normals, well, technically head albinos. Then we got some anery motley stuff running over here. I optimized the entire hatchling rack to a point of hyper efficiency. So now when I clean, I just take that out, toss out the old water, put in new water, boom, clean, done and done. And then we got some interesting things in this upper row. But then over here, we obviously have my OG, the reason for this entire reptile collection. And that's Centurion, my just plain Python Regius. He's a normal ball python, but he's in quite a big enclosure. He's in a 1 meter by 1 meter deep by, I think, 300 or 300 something odd high. And he's living the absolute best life he possibly could. And I mean, he's in a big enclosure, you know, not a little rack. So I'm really happy with where he's situated at. I need to finish the bottom two still, but him being there is just such a rewarding feeling. All right, so I skipped so much because we won't be able to get everything in just one video. I see the video is already getting quite long, so we're heading straight to the Colubrids now. I'm not going to be showing you guys the grow outs. I'll be showing you guys this unit over there and then that unit over there, and then we'll have to make more videos on everything else. But don't worry, those special animals that I told you guys about that I want to show you guys, we're definitely still doing at the end of this video. All right, so here's our Texas rat snake male. He's a little funny when it comes to eating. I mean, he'll just oh, never mind. Just about to say, he'll just strike a bunch of times and then just not eat. And then over here is our female. Come on, girl. She doesn't really do rats, but I would like to get her onto rats because she needs to start growing at a much more significant rate than she currently is. So what I'll do is I'll trick her. So I'll feed her a little small mice prey item, get her appetite stimulating, and then after she finishes that, swap that out with a rat and hope that food response is just going to carry her through it. And then, of course, my personal favorite in here is the Mexican black king snakes. This female gave us 2 beautiful clutches, one of which is actually busy hatching now. So I'm really pushing her way to get her back up to size. Here's the male over here. He doesn't really need too big of a meal. He just needs a meal. Come on, guy, recognize. There we go. Crazy snake. And then those ghost motley babies that you saw were of this female's offspring. And she's actually going to double for us as well. I'm pretty sure about that. Over here we got a fantastic looking snow corn snake female. She also just had what I assume is going to be a second prelay shed, but we'll see. Our Cali king snake female. She was a first timer this year. she gave us 6 beautiful eggs. This blue-eyed leucistic rat snake female, she should be producing for us this season. I'm pretty excited to put her to the test. Hopefully that male turns out as a hit, but we'll have to wait and see. She's got some shit in there. This is our Great Plains rat snake. Come on, girl, focus. Super hard pressed to try and find her a female. So a male. So again, if anyone knows of any males, please let me know. Our Anery Motley corn snake boy, he'll get 2 of these. Just trying to maintain his weight because he's at such a good weight. Our high white king snake female, she also gave us a beautiful clutch, and I'll give her a few more of those. Our male, there we go. Our most recent addition to the collection is this banana dot dash king snake female. There we go. Then we've got our high white king snake female over here. You really need her to chow. Well, this is actually the male. Our hypo tangerine milk snake male over here. These guys barely ever eat on camera for me. Every time I say that, they freaking do the exact opposite of what I say. Well, he came out at least for some beautiful photos. Go for it, boy. Eat that. Our beautiful snow corn snake male. He's a champ. And here is our newest king snake female. She's quite a big girl. She'll actually need like freaking 5 of these things, but we'll just feed her up. Not an issue. I just dethought a lot of too small for items, but it's not an issue. I'll just feed more. And over here is our buff corn snake female. It's a genetic that it's one of the few dominant genetics in the corn snake family group, because most of all their morphs are recessive. Well, like I said, we'll have to do another video on all the growouts and all the babies, because otherwise it's going to be way too long. And then we still need to do a video on all the caimans, because even that's just going to take so long. So let me show you guys those new additions. Let's actually start it off with these 2. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have already recognized what this is just by that initial opening, but these are really rat snakes. A immaculate looking young pair. And I'm beyond excited working with this species. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I am really hard pressed trying to expand on the Colubrid collection. I mean, look at this thing. If that is not one of the prettiest snakes, I don't know what would be. Alright guys, and this is where we're going to be ending this video with these two tubs of just pure dirt. Now, these, I don't know how many of you guys out there will actually be familiar with, but these are ridiculously awesome. These are now a first in South Africa. Obviously, it's not the only pair in South Africa. There was a recent import with them being done. But these are the first time these have been in the country. Now, any one of you guys want to wager a guess what this is before I actually give you guys the answer? Super squirmy though. Let me show you guys the opposite over here. Whoa. Almost got out. Now, they are mildly venomous, not medically significant though. Anyone want to wager a guess? These are actually Lake Chapala garter snakes, and they grow out to be absolutely amazing looking. Alright guys, from Mahani Exotics, you guys know I love you. You guys know I appreciate you. Peace out.